South Africa, the Rainbow Nation, African National Congress, South Africa. Welcome to my presentation about South Africa today. How are they doing? Well, to start off, let's just get some things cleared up. Apartheid, 1948 to 1990. 1994, depends on how you look at it. Mandela was in prison. He was a freedom fighter. He was a part of the African National Congress, which was opposing against the government and apartheid. So, yes, okay, apartheid, racial issues, black South Africans weren't treated properly. They were, well, apartheid, they were separated from everything. Okay, so Mandela is imprisoned. He gets freed because of the Freedom Charter, one of the reasons, which is basically the standard point of view, the values of African National Congress, which proved that they weren't such bad people at all. So hope rises in South Africa. Where does that put us? Well, since Nelson Mandela in 1994 was the first democratic black president, and also first black president in South Africa, well, since then, well, he ruled from 1994 to 1999. After that, there was another president, then a third president, and now we have the fourth Democratic president, which is Jacob Zuma, also black, also from the African National Congress, and he has been with the ANC, let's just say that, much easier, with the ANC since it started, basically. No, it's not since it started, but since he was a young adult. So he's a big figure in the ANC. Okay, let's talk about racism. Well, since apartheid ended, you can't say that there hasn't been racism, because racism is all over the world. Racism isn't a thing that just happens in one country, because racism is problems between one color and another color, causing one of the colors to think bad of the other color. So it's not an uncommon thing, and that it is in South Africa isn't actually such a weird thing, because in South Africa there's a lot of poverty in the slums, and in the slums there are criminals, and the criminals are often black in the slums. Because no, let's not put it that way. That sounds racist. A lot of the people in the slums, mostly all of them, are black. So yeah, that's how it is. Can't really change that. But that is one of the big reasons that there is still a lot of racism, and Mandela died in 2013. Then studies show us that people who are white thinks that this is not what I want to say. What I want to say is that there has been made studies after Mandela's death showing that there are a higher percentage of people who think that apartheid wasn't such a bad idea since Mandela died. Because Mandela was a big figure, and then as he died, what he stood for kind of died in some white people's eyes too. So that is one of the things. Well, the education in South Africa has gotten a lot better. Everybody can get education, the basic education, which is a 12th graded, no, it's from grade 0 to 12, 12 years of education, basic education for everyone in South Africa who are born. Okay, let's just get this back. Okay, thank you. So, on the education level, South Africa are doing pretty okay. There is a higher there's an increasing pass rate in South Africa. More people pass their education, their exam, basically, which is good. Shows it's a good sign for South Africa that this is getting better. Back in the days, there was a pass percentage of 40, then 2009 it was 60, and now 2015 it's 76, which is very good. Let's talk about the slums again, because there are very, very bad life conditions in the slums, which is very sad, of course. The life conditions in the slums could probably be because of the economy in the country and how the money is spent, basically. But some of the bad life conditions are that they do not have clean water, they do not have food, or at least not enough food, and then in general they don't have proper sanitary conditions in the slums, which is a fairly big problem because there are a lot of slum areas in South Africa. So on the economy level, South Africa are doing better. They're still not like up on the top, but especially globally, they are starting to really get ahead of Africa in general. They are standing for they are, well, if you look at Africa, as Africa, the whole continent, then South Africa has the higher percentage of global trading, which is the huge thing, making South Africa very global. So in that way, it kind of it's just a whole complicated thing because then it gets some commercializing with South Africa and yeah, all that different kind of stuff. But there are a lot of economical problems in South Africa, and there probably will be for a lot of time. The question is whether they prioritize their economy the right way, the way that they prioritize their money in general. Because why hasn't there been done anything against these slums, and why are they not doing more against it? Why not take this matter so serious? So probably also has something to do with the education as well. Education isn't free for everyone. But looking all overall at it, probably looks better for South Africa in the future. The future holds something good for South Africa, but it's just a matter of using the resources the right way. So yeah, that's what I want to talk about with South Africa. Thank you all. Have a nice day.